Hello guys, it's me again, KillSwitch. So today I'm going to show you guys finally my player versus environment and player versus player builds here in 2025 season 34. Let's start with the open world farming. For the skills, Feast of Thunder, Inner Sanctuary, Seven-Sided Strike, Cyclone Strike, and Exploding Palm. For the Paragon tree, I am using Vanquisher, Treasure Find, Greed, Gold Find, Boundless Strides, Delaying the Inevitable, and for the legendary skill, Lightning Rod. For the green sets, I am using 4 pieces Grace of the Flagellant, 2 pieces Vitus Urges, or you can use 4, up to you. And the last 2 I'm using the new one, Wildfire Imperative. For the legendary gear, so I will just read out one by one the name, and if I go too fast, just pause this video. Inner Flame, Balance in Moderation, Windchild, Terminal Pace, Leaping Shadow, Obstruction of Omniscience, Order Without Sin, and Eye of the Storm. So for this one, just use 3 of your buff, and then use Exploding Palm going to group of mobs to another mob, and you can also use your normal attack so you can teleport, and it will be so much faster. Dungeon build, so this is for your standard or challenge dungeons and in terror reefs. So this is almost the same with the open world farming except for the chest and paragon tree. So for the paragon tree, Harbinger, using quick step, savage urge, illusory strides, spree, and fatal urge. For the legendary skill, I'm using Death's Release. For the legendary gears, again, the chest, Driven Thunder, and I forgot also the first offhand, Boundless Breath, instead of Balance in Moderation and Eye of the Storm. For the rotation, again, use your buff, dash to enemies, and then helicopter. Dash, helicopter, helicopter, dash, or normal attack, helicopter. For the raid build, you can also use this in Gauntlet. For the skills, Feast of Thunder, Inner Sanctuary, Seven-Sided Strike, Flying Dragon, and Imprison Feast. For the Paragon tree, Slayer. So using Proficiency, Vigor, Collateral Damage, Deterioration, and Rapture. For the legendary skill, go for Death's Release. Another build for this one because we are focusing on normal attack. And I think this is better. So remove Rapture and Deterioration and get Tempo and up the tempo. For the legendary skill, go for Overloaded. Unlock and activate. So I think this is better. You will have more DPS if you are using these 3. For the green set, I am using 4 pieces Feasting Baron's Pack and 4 pieces Vitus Urges. You can replace the Feasting Baron with again Grace of the Flagellant. For the legendary gears, Humbled Horizon, Nest of Vipers, Rip Current Shells, Empty Cups, Tenebrous Grasp, Feast of Arachnok, Order Without Sin, and Thousand Cut. So all of our skills now are buff, use them all, and then just normal attack the enemy. For the Vanguard build, it is again almost the same with the raid build, but now I am using Deadly Reach instead of Feast of Thunder. For the legendary gears, Veteran Sting and Arc of the Ascendants instead of Thousand Cut and Order Without Sin. So for this Vanguard build, I am using this when we cleared Elite 10. So this is the final difficulty. The clear time is 3 minutes 6 seconds with Picante. So we are using full Reso, and Picante has rank 18 Charm, 3221 Resonance. So he is the one pulling the mobs. That is very important. Yuma also using full Reso with I think 10k. Or he is using the same 9.8. And also rank 18 Charm. Zykas rank 17 I think, and she has 6,794. So she is the support of the group. And I have rank 19 when we cleared this. So right now I have rank 20 Mending Orb. For Challenge Reef, I'm using the same with the Vanguard build except for the green set. So I am just using random. These are the highest green set that I have. So I can also have high combat rating. So currently I have 45,743. Never mind. I have this one also as well. So this is just for clearing Challenge Reef. High reso, high combat rating. So right now 45,794. Currently rank 1 as well here in Master Challenge Reef in the Monk leaderboards, 1 minute 54 seconds. But I think I did this way back before 1 to 2 weeks ago. Maybe right now I'll be faster. And I think I can clear up to 388 if I try, or 389. I think 389 is already impossible. But 388 at least. 388. Let's go now for player versus player. And unfortunately, I am still using the helicopter build. I already tried all of the new essences, but it's just for fun. The highest damage is still the helicopter build. So let's start with the skills: Fist of Thunder, Shield of Zen, Seven-Sided Strike, Breath of Heaven, and Cyclone Strike. For the Paragon 3, I am using now full defense, heavy armor, rug, combat expertise, combat tricks, defender of sanctuary, and for the legendary skill, benefactor. For the green set, always use 4 pieces Mountebank and 4 pieces Vitus Urges. I also tried the new set but only 2 pieces, replacing 2 pieces of Mountebank. You will have more damage but your defense will be lower. So for me, this is the best combination of sets. For the legendary gears, Pensive Crown, Driven Thunder, Windchild, Terminal Pace, Leaping Shadow, Boundless Breath, Calefaction, and Eye of the Storm. Basic rotation of this one, always use Shield of Zen all the time. This should be up 100%. And when you are near the enemy, use Seven-Sided Strike. So you will gain the movement speed and then use Helicopter. So very easy. And then heal if you want to chase a player or if you want to get out of the battle. I already forgot which affects the heal for this skill because I have 93k. That's a lot and can help me. But to the others with low strength or life, or maybe it's depending on your resonance, but resonance is damage and life. So again, maybe damage and life. 93k is a lot. If you know which stat affects the heal of Breath of Heaven, comment that down below. I already forgot. I'm using Brawler in Battlegrounds, and for the Gladiator build, I am using this in Vault or Rite of Exile Phase 2 and 3. So for the Gladiator 3, I'm using Hold Formation, First Aid, Cheat Death, Grizzle Veteran, Quick-Witted, or you can use Uncontrollable. And for the legendary skill, Steel Benefactor. Last build, I'm using this just for fun. But again, the helicopter is the best one for player versus player. For fun, the Omnipunch. Same build as the helicopter except we don't have any heal anymore. And I have this Omnipunch. So you are invulnerable when using the skill. But also you cannot use other skills. Again, same build, just change one of the offhand. So Vededin Sting instead of this. Use this new one, Tranquil Palm. Again, this is just for fun. For the Reforged bonus in player versus player, I am using Maximum Life Increase, Damage Taken from Nearby Enemies Decrease, Black Chance, Damage Taken while Suffering Loss of Control Decrease, and Duration of Beneficial Effects. And I have the Barrier set. Another set of Shield here. And this is the same throughout all of my legendary gears. For player versus environment, I am using this set. But again, this is also focusing in for player versus player. What I am after for PVE is the Vengeance set, especially for the normal attack builds. Primary attacks have a 2% chance to increase all your damage you deal by 100% for 1 second. So this one is the only useful for play versus environment. Of course, beneficial effects as well. But the rest, focusing on player versus player. As long as you have this Vengeance set. For the curse properties, again, I am focusing on player versus player. So I have the same curse even in player versus environment. As you guys can see, I do not have purification shards anymore. So from 400 plus, I only have 3. 2 pieces ghosted and 6 pieces nettled. If you want to focus player versus environment, then go for 4 pieces lash, primary attack, and 4 pieces atrophied or detested. Alright, let's go to the enchant properties. So this will modify your magical attributes. The very important right now for the monk class is 30% accuracy rating. And because of this, from 15M plus, I only have 77,000. Again, aim for 30%. This is for your player versus player. So you can hit all of those classes that are using high evasion. So the maximum is 30%. But mind you guys, this accuracy rating of 30% is strive here in Battlegrounds. So you have maximum of only 9%. But that does a lot. Again, aim for 30% so you can see the difference. Next very important attribute is evasion. So evasion rating is increased by 0.8% for every nearby enemy up to a maximum of 8%. So the cap, again, thanks to Kozlowski for giving these informations. The cap of evasion is also 30%, but this is not strife in Battleground. Try to aim 4 out of 4. You can have this one just by using QOT rune. I think that is on the pants or chest. I think it's chest. QOT rune, and the others you can have it on the item itself. For example, if you have these skills, restrain, resistance, you can change this one again on the enchant here in the blacksmith. And then this is random, 100,000 gold. For the first one, it's 50k. And go for this attribute. You can only choose one to enchant. Once you enchant one, you cannot choose the other anymore. For the secondary attributes, this will be the last topic of this video. The very important attribute is armor. I already experimented this one. So 8k armor, 4.5 armor penetration, resistance is always 6.4k for me. And I also tried it going for armor penetration 7.4k, armor was 6k, and the best one is this one. A little bit balanced, but armor is higher. If you can reach 7k everything, then good for you. For this one, 7k, 6k, I have everything at rank 8 and the others are at rank 9. Going for 5 pieces aquamarine and only 3 pieces sapphire. Again, armor is very important for the monk in player versus player. For player versus environment, of course, armor penetration is better. My number one tip to you guys, if you have, let's say, 6k reso, your armor should be 1:1. 1 reso is to 1 attribute. Let's say 6k resonance. Go for 6k armor as well, or higher, 7k. When I reach legend here in player versus player battlegrounds, where is that? Master Battleground, I was using 6k resonance with the same secondary attributes because the Q time is a lot faster But when I am using my full reso, the queue time is between 5 to 10 minutes. But with 6K, it's always popping up. That's why I reach legend so fast. And again, if you can go for high secondary attributes, go for that instead of going for high resonance. Alright, so that's it guys. This is a very long video already, and sorry that it took time to make this one because of the holidays. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or suggestion, please feel free to comment that down below. Thank you for watching. Until next time.